Hey, what's up? We're back with another Wildcard GBB thingy. I don't know. Like, what am I, like an announcer? Like, I know how to like announce shit? I don't. If you are keeping track and you've been looking for part 2 of the Barry Wham Beatbox House thing, I haven't done it. And the reason why is because, dude, I'm a person. Like, I do shit I like to do, and I found these wildcard things and they're fucking awesome, so I'm just gonna do more of those, and I will get back to it. I mean, I intend to. It's possible that I won't. I mean, I could like die in my sleep or something, but yeah, these have been really good. I mean, I've only done 2, but they've both been great. What is it? I can't remember the names. PWAD and Kohei? Dude, I don't know. And now let's also talk about something that has nothing to do with music, but has to do with humanity, which is those hats, those little sock hats. I saw someone wearing them, you know, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, those are dope, and they're not expensive, and they're just fucking cool. And so I bought a bunch, and I wore them like every day because it's no surprise, I have problems. I have self-esteem issues with my hair, and I wore them because I was like, no, I don't have to worry about my hair. And then I realized that everyone who wears them looks way cooler than I do. So I don't think I really gained any ground. I still have them. They're hanging up over there. You don't know if I'm lying, but it's a dumb thing to lie about. They're over there. They are super comfortable. I will say that. Even through the summertime, even in like 100-degree heat, I did like them. They became like a huggy blanket for me. That has nothing really to do with music at all, but there's more to music than fucking music. Surprise, bitches. That's how it works. Let's fucking hear some beatbox.
Hi, my name is P1. I'm from PWAD. This is my Wildcard for the GBB 2020 solo. Where I gonna sleep if
good pitches.
Where I gonna sleep if
good job with the eye contact on the camera.
Where I gonna
oh, hey,
where I gonna sleep if where I gonna
Nice building. Notice he started with a melody, then he added percussion, and then he changed his percussion. So we've already had 3 developments, but to me, in my opinion, he has not cluttered it. There's been space the whole time, but yet he's managed to keep improving the complexity while like not assaulting my ears. Now he's went back to older drums. So 4 sections really. Hell yeah. That's good as fuck. Now he's got no percussion. So I don't think I've lost count. He's actually done 6. He's had 6 stylistic variations in a minute. That counts as 7. This is how he's phrasing the bass. 8.
Where I gonna sleep? Where I gonna sleep?
Little Phil. Oh, that's different. Ooh. So I think we're at 9.
Where I gonna sleep?
Nice. Oh, damn. I want you all to take like some time to appreciate. Well, you probably already appreciate it because you hear it, but I'm talking to people who don't, I don't know, break it down this way. That in really 2 minutes, he had 9, at least my count, he had 9 different structures that he rotated through. And he was also calm in his presentation. He obviously, I don't know if he's nervous or not, but you can't tell. So he seems very calm in his delivery, calm in his physique. And then he rotated through at least 9 different structures, consisting of the bass and how he played the bass, the drums and how he played the drums, and then his melody line on top. And he actually, I think, I'll say it, yeah. I have to think for a second, because I know this shit goes up there and then you're all gonna like analyze my shit to death and fucking throw me hate. That's the arrangement I've heard so far with the most space without being cluttered. He didn't go super fast anywhere, like no like rolling 30-second notes or 30-second note triplets or anything like that. He left a lot of space, and there's one other thing I wanted to say about it. Oh, control. He never felt like he was on the edge of losing control. He seemed calm in his presentation, which is really important for being on stage. It's really hard. It's really hard to do. I do it well in a band setting when I have like 4 or 5 people with me, but when I'm a soloist and I'm playing like solo guitar, it's really difficult because I get very nervous. I don't know how people, everyone's different on how, they deal with nervousness and anxiety, but I get very nervous, right? Which then of course sets off a chain of events where like all of a sudden I'm sweating. All of a sudden my heart is beating really, it's beating really fast. But then now my job is to go in front of an audience and not be dripping sweat and not have my heart beating out of my chest and try to, because let's say I was playing a set of music and my first song is a sad song. Dude, it doesn't make any sense to have my heart going, it doesn't make any sense for that to be going on and sweat to be dripping off my face and I'm playing like a really sad song. It doesn't match the characteristic of the music. So being in control of your physiology when you play. When you're in your room, it's not a big deal. But the moment you go to perform or you go to hit record on your camera, it's a huge deal because it can really take a 10 out of 10 performance and like lower it to a 6. It really can. You could take a guy who is like 10 out of 10 every day in his room practicing, and then the moment you turn the camera on and the moment you put him on stage, all of a sudden their 10 becomes a 6. And I know I've been that guy. I have the worst example, right? And if you've been to music school and you've seen people play, you'll see this as well. Like I'm not the only shitty person. I've had songs where I would play them, say, 10 times a day, all the way through. It's like wake up, like roll out of bed, don't put on any clothes, just boxers, and play my song 3 times in a row. Miss nothing. Okay, then like work out, go for a walk, have breakfast, do whatever, play my songs 3 times in a row, right? And then it's the end of the day, check what's going on, play them 4 times in a row. And do that for a week. So like, what is that, 70 times? You played it from start to finish 70 times. And then I've got in front of an audience or a crowd. I'm not gonna lie. Walk out on stage and immediately go, I don't even know the song I'm playing. Like anxiety can mess with you that much. It's messed with me that much where I'm like, I don't even know the song I'm playing. Or what's more likely to happen for me is I'll be in the middle of a song and all of a sudden the rest of the song is a blank. Like I can't even think about it. Now, how I deal with it as a performer and how I coach people to deal with it is to put mile markers in your music, right? So if you're so nervous you can't see the future, then go as far as you know and then jump backwards to a previous spot as if there was a repeat in the music. But I've had that be so bad where like I take like 3 repeats or 4 repeats. You can get away with 2 pretty easy. The 3rd time you repeat a section, the audience is like, huh? What's he doing? And then you go back on the fourth time and they're like, this can't be right. This can't be correct. And you're just praying. You're praying that before you hit the end of these measures, you remember that that something will unlock for your brain, and then you'll be able to go forward. You know, it's how it is. The worst it can be is if you get stuck in a section and you can't find your way out. And let's say you're on that fourth lap and you still can't find your way out, then really what I'm thinking about, and again, it has like coach, guitarist to do, is if you were in a section and you've been looping it and you can't get out and you're replaying it again for like the fourth time, okay, maybe give up. Don't stop playing, but now you have a new job, which is create an ending. When you get to the end of this section, create a cadence as if, if people didn't know the song, this is the ending of the song. And I will tell you, like 90% of the time you'll get away with it, because the only people in the audience who know you fucked up, unless you do some shit on your face, if you're like, you don't do that. You have to keep your face like calm. Like you can't be like, because now everyone knows you fucked up. So you keep your face calm, and then you get to you just make an ending, right? The only people who know you messed up are either your competitors, and they don't count because they're not the audience, or like people who are obsessive and just memorize everything. And again, both of those groups are so small that we can piss them off. It's okay, as long as we retain the rest of the audience. But anyways, that was a long diatribe into dealing with anxiety, which really just to pay respect to how in control PWAD was. I thought he was awesome. I thought he's great. That's why I'm doing this wildcard stuff. That's why I haven't gone back and done part 2 of the the crew thing. I'm just a dude with the cat astronaut on my shirt. Like, what do you expect me to do? Oh my god! Not break my mic pack. I hope that's what you expect, because that's what I expect, and that's why I didn't break it. Thank god. I mean, it's not that expensive, but I don't want to buy another one. It's actually maybe more embarrassing if I break it. I think one of the hardest things about music is like learning how to just talk about it instead of playing it. And then the second hardest part is like shutting up, which apparently I've forgotten how to do. PWAD, solo, wildcard. All right, I'm out of here. I mean, I'm not out of here because like who goes anywhere? I'm just going to stay in the same room. But this is fun. You're awesome. I mean, because you're here. Like, that's fucking amazing to me. All right, be good. I mean, that doesn't mean obey the rules. Break the rules if you want to break the rules. I mean, they're fucking rules. Break them. But thanks for being here. 1.